The World Tournament is here, and that of course means that we got you guys with the 3 best decks to use in this World Tournament. It's gonna be a fun time, and of course there's gonna be rewards as always, so you want to make sure you get the most wins possible. So be sure to watch until the end to see how to use every single deck today. They're all gonna be linked down below for you if you'd like to copy them and try them out. Deck number 1, wasting no time, is gonna be the classic Archer Queen Giant Skeleton Goblin Drill Cycle deck. Now the reason we have to include this is because it's genuinely so strong in the meta, and the other 2 decks are going to be extremely different in playstyle. So if you don't like this deck or you don't want to use it, I completely understand. Then be sure to stick around so you can see the other 2 decks to see if they fit your playstyle, or use this one. It's going to be really effective. Now we're in our first match, and if you're new here, be sure to subscribe, and we're getting into it here with a Fire Spirit first play. The reason why this deck is so good is the powerful cycle that it has, and of course Archer Queen defensively, she's awesome. You really don't need too many more air answers besides her. You can really make it work. The double building's also fantastic, and it looks like we might be facing Lava Hound game number 1. It's going to get intense. It's going to be a fun one. We're going to go ahead and pop the Archer Queen ability here. Unfortunately, she goes down. That's all good. We're going to go ahead and try and defend these guards with just 1 elixir so that hopefully we can get it done. But Lava Hound, incredibly challenging. Good players with this deck can get it done, however. You basically need to make sure that you cannon and then Goblin Drill, get the balloon onto the King Tower, and then deal with everything else with your Archer Queen and Giant Skeleton. It's not easy by any means. I am not a super good player with this deck, but of course we will try our best. So let's go in with the cannon here a little early. I know that they could go in with something to destroy that, but we're just gonna have to hope that things go our way. Let's go in with a Giant Skeleton here, and then we're going to need to use our Archer Queen on this Flying Machine. And essentially, something nice about Lava Hound matchups with this deck is obviously Lava Hound decks don't typically have a lot of good air answers, or sorry, ground answers. So as you see here, the Giant Skeleton's going to move on up, and he actually, you know, the opponent's going to really need to counter this. We're going to go in with a Fire Spirit here to help take out these pups. Pretty good stuff there. We're going to be able to actually go in with some skeletons here to protect our Archer Queen a little bit, and then we're able to go in with a Goblin Drill to actually counter push this. We know that they have the guards, we know that they have the miner, but what else will they potentially have in order to take this stuff out? So we're going to go ahead and log. Archer Queen's going to be able to put in some work. The log hits the guards, so then hopefully the Archer Queen's going to be able to get some more damage, and man, we keep missing this Archer Queen ability. All good though, as you see there, a lot of damage going through, and we actually have the lead. All you have to do is, you know, make sure you don't panic. That's one of the biggest things. What we're going to do is we're going to go in with a Giant Skeleton here, honestly, because they're probably going to go in with something like a Flying Machine, something like a Mega Minion, and as you see here, I mean, I think this Giant Skeleton is literally going to get on tower. It almost does. It obviously did not. That's all good. Let's go ahead and go in with the cannon. We're going to be able to go in with some skeletons here to protect the Flying Machine. We're going to be able to go in with a nice Fireball here, hopefully hitting the Mega Minion. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We don't miss those. Let's go into the Archer Queen now. We're going to be able to hopefully get a Giant Skeleton down in front. Honestly, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to, so we're just going to pop the Queen ability. As long as we can get this Giant Skeleton in front of these lava pups, it's honestly not going to be the end of the world here, guys. We're going to be able to sit back, make sure he tanks for all these lava pups, then we'll be able to go in with the Goblin Drill, with the Fire Spirit, with the log, and we honestly might toss a Fireball in this too. We know that the guards are going to come out. They do not come out yet. There they are. We're going to save onto our Fireball. We're going to pop this Queen ability once again, however. She's going to be getting a ton of value there on that Lava Hound. We're going to be able to go in with this. We're going to be able to go in with a Fireball right now. Really good Fireball value, just taking it all out. And once again, once this cannon goes down, guys, we're just going to go in with our Giant Skeleton here. We're going to make sure that we can try and basically tank for everything in front of this tower. So even though, as you see, certainly not the easiest thing in the world, you really do got to be patient. You got to make sure you're defending decently well. And right here, I mean, he's defending decently well as well. We can't lie. But what we can do, guys, is go in with another Goblin Drill, keep applying pressure, keep trying to play our game, and as you know, hopefully that will work out. So even though he's getting a good amount of damage here, we are able to hit the guards there with that log. Fantastic. Some damage might come through. Let's go in with a cannon here. We're hopefully going to be able to also hit the Archer Queen ability. Beautiful. She's going to get a lot more value now because of that. Let's go in with the cannon. We're going to hopefully hit the Mega Minion. Maybe. No, barely. We don't. Let's go in with the Giant Skeleton here just to tank. Let's also get back to our Archer Queen really quick. He's going to be able to do some damage here with this Lava Hound. We cannot lie. Let's try and get a Fire Spirit down. The skeletons will tank for a second. The Archer Queen's going to need to help us out, though, for sure. He's able to get another Hound down. Let's go ahead and toss down a Fireball here. We hit the Skeleton Dragons. Let's go in with the Archer Queen ability. Let's see if we can maybe get something going here. With the log, we're going to toss down the skeletons, try and protect this Queen. It's looking like we're going to be overwhelmed for a second, but check it out. We do got a Fireball coming down. He's going to get a bunch of damage. It's going to be game over. And to be honest with you, even though we don't get it done for game number 1, we didn't play it horribly bad. I think what we needed to do there is pressure opposite lane. So even though it's not the easiest matchup in the world, obviously I'm not the best player with with it. We're going to leave it in the video. You guys can see this deck cycle is going to be incredibly good. Even if you're facing Lava Hound, it can be done. You definitely need to find the way to outplay them. So right there, I do believe if we went the opposite lane pressure, really aggressive when he went with the Hound in the back or something, I think that would have been really effective, because then we could maybe just stall, try and defend after we take his left tower. Deck number 2 is going to be this Rascals and Balloon Miner deck. Control deck, very effective. Once again, some great defensive answers here. All sorts of really good tank busting, all sorts of air defense, all sorts of distractions like the Fisherman. And then the Balloon's going to be really throwing opponents off here, especially if you can land some good miners. So let's get into this match. Good luck, Alan. Let's bounce back with a big win here. Something nice about this deck, guys, is it does have the miner for the Balloon, but it's also got miner for the bats. As you see here, the bats are going to be going in, the miner's down, and this is going to be a good amount of damage. We cannot lie. Let's go in with, honestly, a Fisherman just to start out. Okay, we're going to have to actually Rascals this. Hopefully the Rascal Girl's nice. They target the Goblin Drill, so then we'll actually be able to roll delivery. Beautiful timing there. We're able to take it down, and now we could actually counter push this with the Balloon, but of course we're going to be a little patient because we don't know what he's got, so we could have obviously overcommitted there. The Rascal Girl hopefully will put in some work here on this cannon cart. Just a couple hits, that's all fine and dandy. Let's go in with a Fisherman here for this cannon cart to deal. Let's do it. Fisherman goes down. Hopefully going to be able to just take out this cannon cart, so that way we're able to, of course, crush. Let's go into the Miner and Balloon here since we saw the Mother Witch, and we're also honestly potentially going to bats this. Let's do it. The Ewiz is a decent answer here, but I do wonder if the bats are going to be able to overwhelm, and wow, they are. Guys, that's going to be a Balloon on tower. We're going to be able to snowball this back, so even though we didn't get any hits, he was able to spend, we were able to obviously get a little bit of damage, but we figured out a lot of his deck. So he's got the Ewiz, he's got the Fireball, and that's going to be some decent answers to our Balloon, the Mother Witch as well, but it's looking like he's got some sort of bridge spam deck. We're going to have to see if we can break through, guys. It's going to be a good one. We've done good damage to both towers right now. Let's go in with the Fisherman right here for the Bandit. The Goblin Drill's good, obviously. The Goblin Drill's going to be really good for him. We cannot lie. Let's go into some Rascals just to tank, because obviously the Bandit really going to dash in here and put in some work. Luckily, we're able to take her down. I do wonder if we could go with the Balloon and then maybe wait actually on the Miner, and then go with the Miner on an Ewiz, go with the Miner on a Cannon Cart, just something to try and take it out. So even if this Cannon Cart does distract the Balloon, as long as it goes down, I'd be alright with it. But honestly, the Cannon Cart did not go down, obviously. So let's go in with our roll delivery here. Going to be able to actually crush those things, and the Balloon still got a hit through all of that chaos. Really good interaction there for us, guys. We're able to get more damage. We're able to keep on cycling. So let's go in with another Fisherman in the back. We're going to be able to Rascals, and Rascals are really good, obviously, because they can just tank. They can soak up that damage, and then from there, they really do put in work. So let's go in with all this. We're going to be able to, honestly, let's just wait a second. Nice. We're taking it all out. We're taking it all out. Let's go ahead and Miner on defense here, just to distract. It's going to work out quite nicely. We're going to be able to go in with this. We're going to be able to go into the Fisherman. Ooh, good Mother Witch there on the opponent's end. I honestly did not expect it. Fisherman's going to be able to rappel this Ewiz. Oh, Mother Witch actually. Wow. Okay, let's go in with the roll delivery. Let's go into some bats once again. Obviously, that Mother Witch gonna be a bit of a pain, but I think this Miner is gonna catch him off guard here, guys. Nice. He goes into the Bandit, but the Miner and bats are going in. We have 2 miners on the playing field. That is going to be a ton of damage. We almost take the entire tower. Let's go in with some Inferno Tower here. Rascals are gonna be able to put in some work, but oh my goodness, we got some piggies coming in. It's a bit of a bit chaotic right now. Let's go into the roll delivery. Let's go in with a Fisherman. The Bandit does get on tower. It's going to be a little bit of damage. Let's go in with some bats. Let's go in with potentially a snowball here in a second. I do want to wait before we go into the snowball. All right, cool. Let's go in with a... this is interesting. Let's go in with some Rascals right here, to be honest. We don't have a lot of time because that Goblin Drill is going to be getting guaranteed damage. So we need to go into the Balloon now. We need to make sure the Rascals can kill this Electro Wizard that comes down. We're going to need to go in. He says good game. I don't think it's over yet, sir, but it's looking not too good for you right now. We overwhelm him. We take him down. Really good game there. We bounce back strong. We get the win. And now let's hop into the final deck of the day. Show you guys what's up. But that is a super fun deck to play. Let's get it going. Last deck of the day. Going to be Graveyard Freeze because, of course, I mean, Graveyard Freeze, it's so good as a win condition. You have awesome, excellent defensive answers here. You have the splash damage between the Valkyrie, the Ice Wizard, the Tornado, the Electro Wizard, the Bowler, and the Freeze. Graveyard Freeze as the win condition, of course, going to be fantastic. And then the Inferno Dragon is going to be your tank buster alongside the Bowler doing splash damage and the knockback. I mean, it's a really overwhelming deck. You have to make sure you play defense, though. This is one of those decks where you want to defend, then counter push once they're a little lower on Elixir. And we're going to get into a match and show you guys what's up. Here we go. We found the match finally against Tornado. Good luck, man. So with this deck, I genuinely never make the first move. I really really don't think it's a good idea because you have so many good defensive answers. Be patient, let the opponent make their first move. You want to save your elixir, you want to make sure you're always able to have enough elixir to defend, because that is the biggest thing with this deck. People overcommit, they aren't able to defend, when in reality, if you just save elixir, you're able to defend quite literally pretty much anything because it's got such good answers. So let's just wait. We will literally wait here. And there it is, the Electro Spirit first play. Because we waited, now we're actually going to be able to get King Tower activation, guys. First play of the game. We'll go in with an Ice Wizard, then we'll go in with an Inferno Dragon in the back, and just like that, I mean, it did take some time. We're obviously getting, and now there's only already 2 minutes left in the match. That's awesome. We see the Ice Wizard, we see the Valkyrie, we see the Electro Spirit. This definitely could be Expo, this definitely could be Graveyard Freeze, this could be a whole bunch of stuff right now. But we see the Freeze spell. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to bowler, and then we're going to have the bowler walk up, hit that Ice Wizard, probably hit tower as well, and wow, we see the rocket. So it's looking like it's going to be some sort of Expo deck, guys. I don't know how I feel about that, but you know what? We're going to have to deal with it. We're going to have to make it do. Let's go in with an Ice Wizard in the back because he just went in with a rocket. I don't know if he's necessarily got the most elixir. We're going to be able to obviously go in with a Valkyrie here. I do wonder if he's going to Valkyrie our Electro Wizard, or if we should go in with the Valkyrie and then Graveyard over here. So let's just go in. There's the Log and Electro Spirit, so I don't think he's got very good answers at all for our Graveyard. As you see here, we're going to be able to freeze this and take the entire tower unless he decides to NATO, but even still, I think it's a little bit too late. We take the tower, which against Expo, that's massive. We're not even going to defend the Valkyrie. We're going to save elixir. We capitalized on knowing that, hey, he just went with the Electro Spirit, he just went with the Log, and he went with the rocket earlier. He's not going to be having the most elixir. So right there, that really worked out in our favor. We have to make sure, of course, we do not choke this. Let's go in with the Ice Wizard right here. We don't want to go too far in the back in case we give him rocket value, but what we will do is we'll go with the bowler right here as well. We see the Ice Wizard. We see the Electro Spirit. Let's go on and keep on placing stuff. There's the Log. Let's go in with an Inferno Dragon. We see the Valkyrie in the back. We're actually going to Valkyrie the back of our own because it's not too likely that he's going to rocket that. Ideally, though, we're just going to keep on crushing and see what we can do. Let's go in with another Electro Wizard. Let's go in with an Ice Wizard. If worst comes to worst, we can, of course, just bowler out here. This is going to be a really effective bowler. He gets a pretty nice NATO there, but I do believe our bowler is going to put in so much work here, guys. Look at that tanky bowler. Just absolutely colliding all these Ice Wizards. The Expo will go down because we took the tower so early in such an aggressive manner. He really wasn't able to hang with us, and with just 13 seconds left, we can Graveyard on defense, we can Valkyrie to tank. This is looking really promising, guys. It's a super strong deck, and it's not like his deck wasn't strong either, guys. He goes with the rocket there, we'll freeze. Good game, man. He really tried. Fair play. He played defensive, and of course, it's going to cost him there as we were able to take the left tower. Super good match, though. So 2 really good games. The first one was close. We didn't play it insanely well, but either way, you get the point. All these decks are going to work fantastic, guys. So thank you so much for watching once again. If you are going to use any of the decks, be sure to subscribe to show your support. But have a fantastic day, everybody. Master Diddy-san, out.